Shalom Yashrala, this your brother Dawada, coming back at you with this here truth again. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostle that was a great millstone that taught us this truth and I rule well. And salutation, much love for you, I can push in truth and sincerity over the four corners of the earth and enduring afflictions to feed and edify the elect. So I want to jump into this here lesson real quick, which is dealing with, the scriptures fully exposing who the wicked is. All right. So nevertheless, we've been set forth to tell you the truth about these things, and some people will question, how do you guys know this and how do you guys know that? But hey, it's based off the scriptures and who fit certain descriptions. Just like how we know that we're the Israelites based off of, like the scriptures say, let me find that real quick. Yeah, I got you. This is Romans 8 and 17. Nope, verse 8. Verse 16, Romans 8 and 16, it says, the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. So, hey, just the things that we do naturally, it's in our spirit. We will fit these descriptions that was laid forth about who the children of Israel are. All right, but now there's another character in the scriptures that's going into what? The wicked. All right, who the wicked is. All right, now we know who the wicked is according to the scriptures by name. All right, but going into this here lesson, we're gonna go forth and give you this here description again. And you look across the earth and you see who fits this here description, because when we seem to say these things, they seem to so-called rub people the wrong way, or they think that we're just being biased about these things. But look, hey, we're gonna go through this here lesson and you see which group of people as a whole is pretty much living like this or fitting this here description. All right. So, hey, let me read this again. It says, the Spirit beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. All right. We have a zeal towards the Most High, but not according to knowledge. We fit the descriptions of who the Israelites are. But then, like I said, we also have another description of the wicked that was portrayed in the scriptures. But let's see who that is, just by asking yourself, who's actually doing this in the world. Matter of fact, let me start off with that first. There's an easy one. Job 9 and 24. This is pretty much elementary that we normally bring this out, but nevertheless we'll bring it out here. Perfect time for it. Job 9 and 24 says, the earth, all right, is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So, hey, if the earth was given into his hand, all right, basically he was given the control over the earth at this point in time, right? Now you look around and who's controlling the earth, who's got their face on their face on all the money. All right, you have to abide by their rules. They're able to put sanctions or blockades on you certain types of ways to stop you basically from eating as a country. All right, the ones that say yay or nay on any decisions that you make, they the ones get the final decision, man. Look around the globe and tell me who is doing that, man. All right, we can keep it on a simple level as far as what nation on the face of the earth can so-called create nuclear weapons, not because they know that have the know-how, but just what nation on the face of the earth is like legally able to produce nuclear warheads if they had the technology. At least America come out and say, oh, they're creating weapons of mass destruction. Now America them got them. They got them, they can create them and everything else like that. But hey, who's able to say, hey, look, we're going to invade America because they got weapons of mass destruction? All right. Only America, who was leading the beast. All right. They invaded Iraq on that pretext. Oh, they got weapons of mass destruction. But see, who's able to do all these things? Who has the possession of the earth to be able to say, hey, I'm top dog and everybody else is beneath me? All right. This is that one person. Let me grab this real quick. Revelation 6 and 4, it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon. All right, so hey, let's just stop there. But the power was given unto him, the dominion was given unto him, just like we just read. Hey, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Right now, now let's not be simple. You got three classifications of people. All right, the sons of God, who are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites. All right, the sons of the wicked. All right, the Edomites and his descendants. All right, then you have basically, how would I put it? The sons of men, how would I put it? Extras in the movie. You got the antagonists and the protagonists, and then you got extras in the movie. All right, these other nations, they just there, more or less to say. So, but the point I wanted to grab was, even amongst the children of God, the sons of righteousness, you're going to have wicked ass Jake, especially at this point in time where we at now. You're going to have wicked ass Jake. We're not talking about that. We're talking about as a whole. All right. Hey, as a whole, what nation, how do I put it, fit this here description? All right. But let's go back. It says Revelation 6 and 4, and there went out another horse that was red. All right. And so, again, going into, we can go further into all those things. But, hey, nevertheless, long story short, is talking about Esau. And power was given unto him, like we just read, the earth was given into his hand. All right, we can go back into his blessing. Lord, we'll grab it next, but we'll get it next. It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. All right, and that's what Esau does, man. He goes throughout the four corners of the earth and take peace from the earth. I'm gonna come back to that. Let me grab this. 2 Thessalonians 2:5 or 2:3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first." All right, which is going into you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans forgetting who you were. But the point here, it says, "And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Now let me jump down real quick to verse 8. It says, "And then shall the wicked be revealed," going back into what we just read, "whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth." All right, because the Lord will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. He set them up to be watchmen, to go and warn the people of the things to come, man. All right, speak on these things, teach on these things, feed the sheep. So, hey, this is what the men of the Lord have been out there doing, exposing who the wicked is according to the Bible. All right, but continuing on, it says, "and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." All right, going in verse 9, it says, "Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders." All right, coming after the power of Satan. All right, it says, "with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved." All right, verse 11 will break that down. It says, "For this cause the Most High shall send them a strong delusion that they should believe a lie." So, hey, for Jake who want to believe in these damn devils and things like that, their philosophies, you're gonna be deceived by them. All right, because wow, they're the devil, man. They've been set up with their forked tongue. All right, with their how do I put it? Their Babylonian doctrines, or their wine, their strong drink. They transgress over these nations, man. They lie to you about a lot of these things. But nevertheless, the point here was being, hey, this is who's going to be coming. The son of perdition is going to be revealed, of who is that person that's coming after the comings of Satan, man. All right, and those that so-called stead. All right. Let's go back to that Revelation 6:4. It says, "And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth." So, hey, that the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. All right, we see that he's taking peace from the earth. Even him who's coming is after Satan with all lions and powerful works. Hey, this deceivableness, man, his devices, man. All right, who is the one that's creating all these devices, this Babylonian juice, these doctrines, these philosophies, spreading them throughout the whole earth, and it's always lies, man. Just like on a simple note, whereas somebody said before, these women have been the freest in any time frame and in any society, but they're the most oppressed. Or on a more simpler note, let's just say with these women, because they the ones get favor in this, they could be on websites like Tinder, all right, matched with thousands and thousands and thousands of men, but they're still unhappy. They're still single. There's something wrong with these things. These are the things that they asked for, but then now when it plays out, there's something completely wrong with these things, man. All right, so hey, as you can see, even though this nigga come around with his here, let me find something real quick. 55 or 50. Yeah, Psalms 55 and 21. Well, I mean, we could read from verse 20. Point is in 21. "Since he put forth his hands against such as was at peace with him, he have broken his covenant." So, hey, man, he coming to you with a lie, and we'll make you a deal about certain things, and then all of a sudden he trying to so-called, what they call it, snake or backdoor you or whatever. Verse 21. "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter." All right, they sound good unto the ear. All right, but war was in his heart. All right, his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Because ultimately, this is how this damn devil is coming, man. We coming to bring peace and liberation and all these humanitarian aid to your country and bring aid. Hey, what was they over there doing with the Ukraine scenario, man? Selling Ukraine wolf tickets. All right, bigging up, talking about what they was gonna do for them and how they got their back and everything. Now they in a damn war with Russia, and America is no way. They just like, they just verbally condemning it, man. All right, these are these damn people who put forth their hands of those that would be at peace with them. All right, and break all these covenants. All right. Did we finish this Revelation 6? Nah. Revelation 6:4. "And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth." All right, and this is what he's wound up doing. Everywhere he go, he brings what? Death and destruction, man. All right, this damn devil, Habakkuk 2:5 says, "Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, his philosophies, his doctrines, becoming with a peace aid humanitarian aid, liberations, and things like that. All right, it says he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. All right, the question that was going off of with the what they call it, the State of the Union address is like, how y'all got money to send billions of dollars over to the Ukraine, but you got people over here unemployed, homeless, starving. You can't aid America right now, man. All right, because these are all bogus laws and strong drink that he's sending over there to get these people drunk to accept a certain deal that they only benefit from, man, and leave the other people out to dry. All right, it says, yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires hell, and his death cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. So this damn devil is the one that's going out and so-called outreaching with his philosophies, his doctrines to these other people as, hey, I got a good deal for you, but he coming with his deceivableness, man. All right, his deception. All right, selling you a raw deal, man. All right, he's got these smooth words as if he's trying to finesse you with it, but really it's them damn daggers that he's trying to put up into your inward parts, man. Trying to put his claws into you and bring you to a slow death. This is what he does, man. All right, he's not gathering these nations to reign. It says but gather unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. He don't do that for everybody to come side by side of kumbaya. All right, he's doing all these things so he can reign over top of you and steal your resources, man. All right, this is the one person that's going forth to take peace from the earth, man. All right, which we didn't even finish that. Just going back. We'll close out here in a sec. Like I said, I didn't want to make this too long, but Revelation 64 says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Now let's go into they should kill one another, right? We can jump down to verse 8. It says, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him. Again, everywhere he stepped foot, death and hell follows his ass, man. All right, and power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword. All right, we just read how he was given a great sword. It says, over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword and with hunger and death and with the beasts of the earth, man. Hey, and this man has got the power to bring famines over your people, collapse your economies and things like that, keep you poor, put you I think it's called embargoes, what they got on Cuba. All right, he got the power with the stroke of a pen, really, and by the backing of a bomb, all right, to pretty much shut your whole country down, starve you people out, man. Like, look, we ain't firing no shots over in Cuba, but guess what? Them people over there being, frozen in time, man, back in the 50s, man. This is what they got going on over there, man. I got other countries poor, and people don't want to trade with them and deal with them, because of America's doings, man. This is what he had to do, had power to do, right, to reign over top of the earth, reign over top of these people, all right, and cause people to be able to be starved out, take peace from the earth, all right, kill with the sword and hunger and war. The point here, I want to go back to verse 4, Revelation 64, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. All right, and there'll never be peace as long as Esau is ruling on this face of the earth, man. All right, and they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Now let's focus in on that great sword, because this was part of two folds of his blessing. Let's go back to this real quick. Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, so now he was given a great sword. All right, and the earth was going to be given into his hand. Now let's read here in Genesis 27. I'm going to start at verse, I think, 39 it is. 38. All right, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing? My father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. All right, so he asked for a blessing after selling his birthright, right? And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. So, hey, going back into Job 9:24, the earth was given into his hand. All right, power was given into this damn red horse, all right, to take peace from the earth. He was given the reins of the earth, possession of the earth. But what was his objective was to take peace from the earth, man. Kill with the sword. All right, it says verse 40, and by thy sword shalt thou live. All right, going into taking peace from the earth with the sword. Also, let's back up. How did he get possession of the earth, man? He took it by the force of the sword. All right, and then he also so-called took peace away from the earth by what? The force of the sword, man. All right, so this is going into the same person now. Again, going back into asking yourself, who is the wicked? Who conquered the whole earth by the way of their militaries, man? All right, first of all, let's go into the nationalities. But, even as you bring things further down, they pretty much have it to where they fighting against themselves. But there ain't nobody else strong enough to fight against, whichever side you're looking at. But these people are the same people on both sides, man. These people have dominated the whole or decimated the whole earth by way of the sword, man, by way of their militaries, man. All right, these people have taken peace away from the sword by way of what? The sword, man. All right, these are the same people, man. These are the wicked, man. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked, man. All right, then that wicked shall be deceived, who, with all lions works and deceivableness. All right, now he's being exposed to who he is. So again, the question I ask you is, hey, is people so-called becoming woke and seeing things for what they really are? Who is the one that's behind all this stuff, man? Who's the one that's being caught to fester in your little medical supplies and to create these wars and these rumors of wars to collapse economies and things like that, man? Who's been the wicked one on the face of the earth taking peace from it, man? All right. Let me grab. Oh man, it slipped from my mind. Let me. Hey, really, but nevertheless, the point was pretty much made there. I had another couple precepts I had in mind. Oh, let me grab this real quick while I'm thinking about it. Malachi 1 and let me just get to the point, verse 4. Well, let me go up. Malachi 1 and 1, because we were just speaking about, we didn't read about Jacob, but where they're getting their blessing, Jacob and Esau getting their blessing. Now, they both was promised the earth, but Esau had a temporary rulership. Jacob had an everlasting rulership. Now, this is just the point of time to the end of Esau's rulership. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right, so Malachi 1 and 1, it says, the burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, where hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. So, hey, the Most High chose, and, he chose and loved Jacob, but hated Esau, man, and put Esau to the side. All right, so it's verse 4 says, this is the point I wanted to grab. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return to build the desolate places, which Esau came back after they, went into the bottomless pit for 1,000 years, but they came back. They returned, they rebuilt the desolate places. It says, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them, all right, hey, going back into, they're going to build, but the Most High ultimately is going to throw it back down when Esau is the final end of the world. All right, all his mountains are going to be laid waste. All right. It says, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, the people of whom Yahweh have indignation forever. All right, so, hey, these people would be, they tell you even at the top of verse 4 who these people are. All right, they tell you who the border of wickedness is going to be, man, who the sons of wickedness are on the face of the earth. But the question I ask you is to look around and see which nation fits this here mold. Which nation do you know is going to take peace from the earth and kill with the sword and with basically famines, pestilence and things like that, man? Which family of the earth, what nation of the earth, what nation out of the nations on the earth fit this here bill, man? All right, which ones took the Israelites into captivity, hardcore bondage? Who subjected the whole earth under their feet, man? All right, you have to ask yourself who is controlling this here earth, and then you'll know who the wicked that the Bible speaks about, man. All right, who the devil of the earth really is. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and close out with that. Lord's will, the elect was edified with this here lesson. Until next time, I say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth and our well. And salutation and much love for you. I can push in truth and sincerity over the four corners of the earth and enduring afflictions to feed and edify the elect. Till next time, I say, stay strong. Shalom.